Hello, my name is Mrs. Smith, and we're going to be going over the Grade 5, Chapter 5, Add and Subtract Decimals, Check My Progress. So this is a study guide for your quiz that's coming up, Lessons 1 through 3 in Chapter 5. So our first directions are to round each decimal to the place indicated. Question number 1, we're given 32 and 62 hundredths, and we're asked to round to the tenths place. The 6 is in the tenths place, so I look to the right to the hundredths place. This is a 2, and remember 5 and above, give it a shove. So 2 is not strong enough, it's a wimpy number. It's not able to move the 6 up to a 7. So we just have 32 and 6 tenths. All right, question number 2, we have 43.0129. This is tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10 thousandths. So you would read this as 43 and 129 10 thousandths. They want us to round to the hundredths place. The 1 is in the hundredths place, so we look to the right at the thousandths place. Again, it's a 2, which is not strong enough to do anything to the 1, so we simply round it to 43.01 or 43 and 100th. Question number 3, 52 and 87 hundredths. They want us to round to the ones place. The 2 is in the ones place, so we look at the 8. The 8 is above 5, so it's a strong number and it can shove the 2 up to a 3. So we have 53. All right, our next set of directions, round each decimal to the nearest 1, so that's the nearest whole number. Then add or subtract, okay? So the 7 is going to make the 3 a 4, and the 4 is not strong enough to make the 2 a 3, so it's just going to stay a 2. So this problem is 4 plus 2 equals 6. All right, now I'm going to write this one vertically. So the ones place is the 3 and the 2. The 5 is strong enough or big enough to make the 3 a 4. So we have 94. And the 2 is in the ones place, and the 6 is big enough to make the 2 a 3. So that would be 53. And we're going to subtract, and we don't have to borrow. 4 take away 3 is 1, and 9 take away 5 is 4. So our answer is 41. All right, and now we're going to solve problem number 6. And I'm just going to draw a line here. So it's 16 and 7 tenths plus 8 and 84 hundredths. Now, we're going to be rounding, so it's not all that important, but you do want to line up the decimals in addition. So the 7 is strong enough to make the 6 a 7, so that would be 17. And the 8 is big enough to make this 8 a 9, so that would be 9. Add that together, so that would be 16, carry the 1, 26. All right, the next set of questions. Determine whether you need an estimate or an exact answer, then solve. So we're going to decide if we can estimate or use an exact answer, and then we want to solve. Question number 7. Aubrey wants to buy a pair of jeans for $29.99, that's the jeans, and a shirt for $15.75. how much money does Aubrey need to buy both items? Okay, now this one, gosh. I mean, if you're actually, I kind of want to say estimate, but then if you're going to the store, you would need to know exactly how much you need. So let's read number 8 here. A family rents a cottage for $79.95 a day for 7 days. About how much does the family pay for the cottage? Okay, so this one says about, so that's definitely an estimate question. So I'm going to go with this one as an exact answer. Okay, now, of course, if you're going shopping, you probably want a little bit more than what you actually need just to be safe. But, all right, so we're going to add these two numbers together. And I'm going to do it down here. All right, so we have $29.99 plus $15.75. 14, carry the 1. 17, carry the 1. Bring down the decimal point. 15, carry the 1. And 4. So she needs $45.74. Okay, now that's assuming that there wasn't any tax involved. All right, number 8, a family rents a cottage for $79.95 for 7 days. About how much? So this, we're going to round to $80 for 7 days. 7 times 8 is 56. So that would be $560. Okay? Now, just so you know, on your quiz, you're going to be asked these questions. You're going to be asked to round each decimal to the place indicated. You're going to be asked to round each decimal to the nearest 1, then add or subtract. And you're going to be asked to determine whether you need an estimate or an exact answer and then solve. And they're going to be word problems. All right? So if you had any problems with these, ask one of your parents or guardians to make up a few more problems for you to practice. Okay? And good luck.